Hello children, welcome to I Love Science. All of you have done experiments earlier where you can generate carbon dioxide gas from the reaction of vinegar and baking soda, right? And you had done this experiment earlier like this one here where you can actually do it inside a bottle and inflate a balloon. Today we will do the same experiment, but we will do it in a different way so that we generate a lot of carbon dioxide and then we will be able to test two specific properties of carbon dioxide. So we have this empty bucket and in this mug we have filled some citric acid solution. If you don't have citric acid at home, you can use vinegar also for this purpose, right? So we are keeping this inside the bucket. And here in this cup we have baking soda. Now when we put the baking soda in the acid solution, it will generate a lot of carbon dioxide. And because carbon dioxide is heavier than air, it should stay inside the bucket and only excessive carbon dioxide which is generated will get spilled outside. But inside the bucket we should have only carbon dioxide and the air will get escaped. So let's see the reaction. Okay, so we are putting the baking soda, lot of reaction is happening, it is generating lot of carbon dioxide. Okay, so let's do a little more, so that we want to make sure that the whole bucket is filled with carbon dioxide. Now this bucket should be completely filled with carbon dioxide. Now we can test the property of carbon dioxide, that it is actually a fire extinguisher. So if we take a burning candle and then bring it inside the bucket, then our flame should get extinguished. So let's try this. Did you see that as soon as we dipped the candle inside the bucket, the flame got extinguished, because the flame cannot burn without the oxygen, and right now this bucket is filled with carbon dioxide only. Let's try this again. So I will bring it very slowly and you will see that as soon as the flame gets dipped inside the bucket, it will get extinguished. So this is a proof that this bucket is filled with carbon dioxide now. Now let's do one more experiment. Because carbon dioxide is heavy, if we try to bring something very light like a bubble, it should ideally float on top of the heavy gas. So let's try this. Okay, so now we have filled this bucket with carbon dioxide. Let's see if the bubbles that we put inside, they should be able to float on top of the heavy carbon dioxide. Can we see that the balloon is actually floating in the bucket, because at the bottom of the balloon is heavy carbon dioxide. And the bubble is filled with air which is lighter, so it is floating on top of the carbon dioxide. Okay, let's try one or two more bubbles. Yeah, this one is very clear. It is floating on top of the layer of carbon dioxide in the bucket. So I hope you enjoyed this experiment. We studied two properties of carbon dioxide in this experiment. Number one, it behaves like a fire extinguisher. The second property, that carbon dioxide is heavier than air, and that is why it stays at the bottom wherever it is compared to normal air. Now you have to do some more activities around this experiment. You can do this at home and also study some other properties of carbon dioxide and where is it used in real life or in any industry. So find that out, tell us your answers in the comments below, and don't forget to like our page for our daily fun science videos. Thank you.